quote unquote, they come in and they have a particular issue with spiritual. You know what I mean? As far as, they want help, but they don't have that spiritual relationship or that type of understanding what spiritual life is. How could you coach them? But they need the help.
Okay.
But how could you coach them then?
Because as a spiritual life coach, I have been trained to engage with people from all different religious backgrounds and spiritualities. And so I could support them in understanding that spirituality is very different than religion. And that you can be a spiritual individual and not necessarily be attached to a religion. That there are things in life that are organically spiritual.
That's so important that you said that. Very important, because a lot of people connect spirituality with religion, and that's not. Those are two different things. So it's very important that you said that. You know what I mean? That's kind of the reason why I asked you that question, because a lot of people are spiritual, and they were raised to be spiritual, but they didn't go to church. They didn't have all these quote-unquote religions that they were involved in. So the next question would be, you have a business that you're running, and that also is a wellness type situation. So why don't you explain that a little bit?
I am an independent distributor with Visa International, which is a multi-level marketing company that offers nutrition and wellness products. And we are a company that's been around since 2005. We're debt-free. And we offer a product called Moringa oleifera. And Moringa oleifera is the most nutrient-rich tree in the world.
How come I don't know about all that?
You know what? There was a documentary on the Discovery Channel that talked about the Moringa oleifera tree, which has been around for thousands of years, but it's usually in arid, dry places like India, Africa, South America, and even some people in Africa don't know all of the health benefits of the Moringa oleifera. So it's now becoming more and more. You start to see it more and more. I was looking at a magazine the other day and saw somebody advertising moringa. So you're going to see it more and more because the medical establishment is looking at it more and more because of a lot of health problems. Because it's an amazing tree.
Right.
And because it has all your vitamins in there, it has 20 amino acids that 9 of which are not produced in the body. It has your omega-3, 6, and 9s in it. It's got anti-inflammatories. And these are all naturally in the tree. They're not added in later chemically. These are all naturally in the tree.
Now, I know this is sort of getting off the subject just slightly a little bit now. With the medical marijuana, what do we say, quote unquote here. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because a lot of people are starting to go to more herbal things, more earthly things, as far as their treatments and different things like that. Okay, would you say? I know this is not along the lines of that, but would you say that with this earthly product that you've done the research, is it really helping people?
Yes, it is helping people in amazing ways. And we don't prescribe it as a medication or anything like that, but the amazing thing about the moringa is that it is providing the body the proper nutrition because of our diet, because of the GMOs, and the way food is grown and the way that we eat, we don't get the proper nutrition. There's a lot of diseases out there that are because they're nutritionally based.
Right.
So this provides your body with the proper nutrition, and because your body has the proper nutrition, it starts to self-balance. And that's the amazing thing about the moringa. It's not that it's a medication, but because you have the proper nutrition, your cells, it works on your cellular level.
Right.
So your cells get the food that it needs. So it can do, your body is an amazing thing. If it gets the proper nutrition and the proper care, it can self-heal.
So which brings me back to that. Reason why I brought that up, because they say that marijuana actually kills cells to a certain degree.
See, I don't know.
And from me reading, from me doing research, some research, so there are plants out there that can bring your body back to a level which is something like this. And that's a good thing to know, because in our community we have a lot of problems with diabetes, our diet, and different things like that. And, the first thing they want to do is put you on metformin and insulin and pills and different things like that. Do you think that there'll be more people that would be coming off of, say, those type of medications if they would use this?
I don't know. It works differently in everybody's body.
Right.
There are some people out there that have had some amazing results, and part of their testimony is that they are taking less medications. That and these are people who are all under a doctor's care, and they've gotten to the point where they've gotten to a wellness level where they've been able to relinquish some medications. I mean, I know countless people that if you were to talk to them, they would tell you that it was directly related to their taking the moringa and getting healthier and being able to move.
That's awesome.
And, also being able to release weight, because we have a wonderful weight management system that supports people in releasing weight and keeping it off. So,
that's why I'm saying get off the weed and get on the moringa.
I don't know,
I'm just being silly.
People do what they do.
Exactly. I mean, I'm just kidding out there. But, hey.
I think people need to know that every medication they take starts off as an herb.
It does. It really does.
Starts off as an herb.
It does. It does.
So they take herbs and they do different things to it, and they put it in combinations, and they create this pill.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily agree with the body, and then there's
with the unnatural things that they do to it.
And then we're Westerners, so we're quick fix people. Give me a pill. I want to be well yesterday.
Yeah, it's a pill for everything. Right.
Rather than take a little time and do the herbal way. But I think more and more people are really wanting to be healthy, and the wellness industry is said to be a $5 trillion a year industry by 2017.
And I believe that because I think that we have to start young with younger people, very much so, because their diet is so used to fast food, processed foods, and different things like that. So I believe that.
And then with the GMOs and the way the food is grown, it doesn't have the same nutrition in it that it once did. And I think our generation is a little we're nostalgic. I remember when we used to eat this, and if I just eat right, and if I eat more vegetables, well, you can, but the vegetables aren't the same.
Right.
They're not the same. So everybody is doing vitamins now. Everybody's doing some type of, well, not everybody, let me correct that. A lot of people are doing vitamins. They're doing nutritional supplements, trying to supplement the lack of vitamins and minerals in their diet. That's the beauty of the moringa, because the majority of the vitamins that you would buy in the store, nature put them in this plant. And I think it's because of where it grows. It grows in places that are it's hard for something to grow. These are not places where you're going to just have, this is a tough tree.
Right.
It's a very tough tree. So it was put in a place, and I think that's why all the nutrition is in it.
Right.
Because nature said, okay, in this place, this needs to be in this.
Right.
And so it gives people a vibrancy. It's alive, and it just supports their body and just feeling alive,
Well, Ms. Nova, we want to know how we can get a hold of you. And I'm sure there's people out there that want to get a hold of you and find out more about, the product itself, and more about your program that you have as far as the wellness coaching. How can they do so?
I can be reached via myself, and that number is 419-708-9701.
Okay. And do you have a website or anything like that?
I do have a website. If you go to rolitanovo.myzija.com. So that would be ROLITANOVLE.MYZ as in zebra IJA.com. That's my website.
Okay. All right. And give them that number one more time, because they might go, I didn't hear that.
And my number is 419-708-9701.
Well, it was nice having you on the show. And
Thank you for asking me.
Oh, no problem. And it won't be the last time.
Okay.
We plan on doing this on a regular basis out there, jam-packed listeners. So you want to keep it locked right here on 93.1.
Toledo and the surrounding area, are you looking for a great transportation service? Well, call Need a Ride at 1-855-475-RIDE. That's 1-855-475-RIDE. 475-7433. They have cost-efficient, affordable prices for you to go to your job, to go to school, or even if you just want to go shopping. Hey, call Need a Ride Service of Toledo, Ohio at 1-855-475-RIDE. That's 1-855-475-7433.
The On the Edge Show with Katie Barnett and friends, the show that gives you real talk about real issues, needs your help. Katie and the gang are seeking out individuals and local business sponsors to help fund their projects for youth and minority communities to become re-empowered, featuring programs like the Spread Your Wings Showcase, offering free advertising to up-and-coming entrepreneurs, Youth Day giving public school grades 4 to 12 a taste of the arts, and All Hands on Deck, our new writer showcase. On the Edge is looking to give back to our communities by giving our youth a future. Your small contribution will make a difference. Individuals or small businesses can choose to be a sponsor for any amount of time. And businesses can also choose to advertise with us at very reasonable rates. Choose any type of show sponsorship, and you just may be a sponsor for a life. Visit us at Facebook at facebook.com On The Edge Show for more information on how you can be a part of our vision. We hope to see you there.
I'm Fletcher Word, publisher of the Sojourner's Truth, Toledo's African-American weekly newspaper. The Truth covers issues important to all Toledoans, education, business, and politics. Special sections cover important health and education stories, and you can also read the outstanding commentary of D.L. Perryman and the musings of Michael Hayes, the Truth Minister of Culture. For fair and objective reporting, pick up the Sojourner's Truth. It's available at over 400 locations in the metro area.
What time is it?
It's time for you not to adjust your dial, big baby. You reached the hottest urban alternative station in Toledo, 93.1 Jam-Pack Radio, WXJP. That's right, keep it locked right here.
What time is it?
It's time to turn it up. That's right, big baby. It's time to turn it up. We got new music by, her name is Jana Sebastian, and we played it before, and the name of her new single is called Poison. So keep it locked right here. Go to 931jam.com and tell us how you like it. Let's go.